Welcome to TorontoTV. Today our guest is Janelle Yausif, and MC is Joseph and myself, Rebecca. Hello, Janelle. Hello, Joseph.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Yeah.
Janelle is a soprano opera singer. She is going to share some of her experience with us today. Janelle, would you mind start with your self-introduction here?
Yes, for sure. My name is Janelle Yausif. I'm an 18-year-old soprano opera singer from Toronto, Canada. I started singing. I've always loved music. At 3 years old, I'd be singing around the house. But I started training professionally at the age of 7 with soprano Mary Liu from the Toronto School of Music. And ever since then, I've been performing and doing my own concerts around the world.
So,
Great.
can you tell us why you like music?
I love music. It's just always been a big part of me. Ever since I was young, I would be singing around the house, especially classical music. And it's just something I grew up with. I really love music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So any influence from your parents or? Well, we heard they started training at 7 in that early age. Most of girls are just stay playing. And what made you do that?
So when I was, as I said, 3 years old, my mom would actually be singing around the house. My mom loved classical music. So she would be playing the radio on, singing along. So as a 3-year-old, I would see my mom singing, so I would sing along with her. I would follow her around the house, singing along. And then she saw that at a young age, I had a pretty good voice. It was pretty well developed at such a young age. And she saw how much I loved music and how much I would sing along with her. So she started to train me up until she would just make me sing songs, train me until I was around 7. And then she found Miss Mary Liu and decided to enroll me into classes with her.
So your parents have some musical background? Are they musicians?
My mom's, she just likes to sing.
So your dad is not a singer?
Yeah, but I do come from a family of musicians. Like my cousins all play the piano. We have some instrumentalists, some people in choir. Yeah.
I heard you win a lot of awards and you performed all over the world. So where is the most impressive place you think, and any interesting experience you want to share with us?
So I went to Los Angeles, Hollywood to compete in a big competition there. And I actually won overall best singer, and they gave me a star in Hollywood. I performed for the Red Carpet Awards night there. And at a young age, that was a very big thing for me. And then as I continued.
Well, sorry, at what age it is?
I was, I think, 9 years old.
9 years old girl. See that big event. You're lucky.
Yeah, thank you. And then when I was around 13 and 14, a couple of my songs won awards, the Academy Awards. So I went back to Hollywood for the Red Carpet Awards night there because of my awards. Yeah.
Yeah, the awarding ceremony must be magnificent.
It was amazing.
So were you feeling panic, frightened when you attend those big events, lots of people, lots of audience?
Well, you would expect to, but I wasn't. I was so excited. I didn't feel any panic. I wasn't nervous. That's the thing. I've never been nervous to go on stage, especially when performing. It just makes me so happy because I love to make people happy with my singing. So that just brings me so much joy.
So, during pandemic, I think you missed stage.
Yes,
how do you feel that?
It was very sad. I also had so many concerts planned to go. I was supposed to go to California. I had so many concerts that we had to cancel. But with technology, we were able to do online virtual concerts. At the same time, it was a little sad because I wouldn't see my audience, but I knew that they could see me virtually, and I was performing almost, around the world, but at home at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So how do you know about the water cube singing contest? Is it your tutor, your Mary Liu introduced you to the contest?
Yes, she did. So I had learned Out to the Land of China, Zhongguo de Tudi. I had performed that for a couple events. It was a very challenging song to learn. It was my first Chinese song. But when she told me about the contest, the competition that was coming up for Water Cube, I was so excited, and I said I really wanted to join. So I submitted my video, I sang that song, and they accepted me for the to perform for the semifinals. So I performed that song, and then I moved on to the finals, and I had to learn a new song, a new Chinese song. So in 1 week, I learned I Love You, China, which was a little bit challenging because I had only 1 week to learn and memorize the song for the big final competition. Yeah, it was a little bit challenging, but I was so excited. And it was such a beautiful song.
But you don't speak Chinese.
Yeah, there is one thing we always wonder. You don't speak Chinese. How can you manage that?
I know, it was. I learned my introduction. I was able to speak a few words in Chinese.
Like?
I said, 晚上好，我是 Janelle Yausif. And then I introduced my song. 我为大家唱一首我爱你中国.
Chinese audience gonna love it.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, I was able to speak my introduction, and then I memorized all the words in 1 week only. It wasn't even 1 week. I think it was around 5 days. So what had happened, Miss Mary Liu recorded just her speaking the words for me. And then I went home and I listened and I tried to write it down in English underneath all the Chinese words. And then I was able to start pronouncing it. And then I learned the song. And then the next 2 days, she told me to come back to her memorized. So I came back and I memorized the song and I sang it for her.
Wow, you're so talented. You're smart. You're still a student in University of Toronto, right?
Yes, yeah.
So memorize this kind of thing is okay for you.
Yeah. It's a little hard, because it's a different language, and Chinese is very difficult. It was a difficult language for me, especially pronunciation, because I know there's so many different ways to pronunciate each vowel. So it was a little challenging.
It's the first time, right?
Yes, yeah.
Is there any future for second time?
Oh, for sure. I really want to learn also how to speak Chinese. That's one of my goals. So
yeah,
sure there is. Yes.
How passionate! I think you're very passionate about the learning new things.
Yes. I
Yeah.
know.
Chinese music is it's not that popular in here. But we do have our folk music, our populars as well, like most of here, but different. It's very different style. Yeah,
that's what made me love it, because it's so different and it's so beautiful. You don't find
really?
Yeah, I found it very beautiful, especially 中国的土地. That was such a beautiful kind of folk song, and I really liked that. And that's what made me passionate about it. I want to keep learning more and more songs. And because, it gives it to a greater audience. Like, I know all of my friends, when I told them about it, they were so excited to hear the songs, and they really enjoyed them too. So it connects with, the outside world as well.
Yeah, great.
So 我爱你中国 is your second Chinese song. What's the first song?
The first one was 中国的土地, and the second one was 我爱你中国.
So your teacher Mary picks the song for you for the second song?
No, the second song I had heard it, and I said I want to learn this one, and she said, "Oh, this one's a hard one." And she said, "If you believe you can do it, okay, well, let's learn it." So then I really wanted to. So
do you know it's a very patriotic song?
Sorry?
I Love You, China is a very patriotic song for Chinese. Yeah. Normally they sing in like National Day celebrations, or like big events. So just the Markham Mayor Scafidi, he also sang Chinese song like "Moon Represent My Heart." So what he does is that he make a special karaoke CD. Every time they use that CD with all the English translations at the bottom, so that he sang what that is. Without that CD, he cannot sing anymore. So how? Do you have the subtitling while you're singing, or you just memorize by heart?
So I memorized it by heart, especially for the competition, because I didn't have anything with me. I had to memorize it. Yeah. But I wasn't just memorizing the words. I was also memorizing the translation.
The meaning.
That I know, the meaning, so that I know what I'm singing about.
then you have the emotion, right?
Yes.
It's very important.
Yeah.
So you say you're an opera singer. So besides English, Chinese, what language do you sing?
I sing every single language. I
Okay.
sing Italian, French, German, Czechoslovakian, Russian. I sing Assyrian, which is what I speak at home. It's like Mesopotamian. And I sing a bunch of any language.
You know all, or you saying you just memorize those words?
I just memorize those words. Right now, I'm starting to learn how to speak Italian. I'm taking Italian lessons. I know a little bit of French, but I do want to not just be able to sing, but also speak these languages.
So just like we said, the music have no national borders, right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Mm. So for 18 years old, I think when I was 18 years old, I was like going to picnic, karaoke, partying. Now I think you may have a very full, busy schedule. Do you see this as kind of a sacrifice of young generation time?
Yeah, well, I don't see it too much of a sacrifice because it's what I enjoy doing, right? It's also my career. And since I was very young, singing has been a big part of me. So when I'm doing concerts, when I'm doing performances, recordings, that's my fun. I love that. It's just to be able to connect with my audience brings me so much happiness. So I don't see it as a big sacrifice, but also being a second-year university student at the University of Toronto's Faculty of Music, I'm also studying music right now, so it's a big part of me.
Mm-hmm. So any advice for the youngs who have music dreams, since you have so many experience?
Yes, of course, I have lots of advice. My first and big one is always, if you have something, if you have a big dream and a goal that you want to reach, just go for it, because always listen to your heart and that will bring all your dreams and goals to you. Mm-hmm. Always listening to your heart. Go for it.
Mm-hmm. So, be part of it. Yes. Never give up, right?
Exactly, yes.
Yeah.
So I know you, I think Rebecca and I know you have a great voice, a nice voice. How you protect your voice? Yeah. Do you have problem for any performance before?
Yes, so a big thing of protecting my voice is vocal rest, so not talking a lot. And it's a little bit hard, because exactly, zipping, because everyone likes
like today talk. You cannot stop talking.
Exactly. So it's hard, to do vocal rest, but especially before a performance, like one day before, I'll be, silent. I'll make
zippered up.
Exactly, zippered up, not talking to anyone, writing down anything if I need to. So just protecting my voice, yes. Drinking warm things.
Yeah, there's some Chinese, like Chinese traditional medicine. We call it like 罗汉果, 胖大海, this kind of thing. Maybe you can take a look and ask your teacher. They quite help.
Okay, yeah, for sure. I'll definitely look into that. Yeah.
I asked the vocal teacher, many vocal teachers before. I asked them, my question is that a talented singer is born to be or trained to be? What's your opinion?
I believe it is both. It can be both. There are so many people that are born, to be a singer. I believe in that. But at the same time, I believe that you can achieve anything you want to achieve. So if you're not born to be a singer, but you want to be, you can definitely become one. So I do believe it's both.
Great.
So, yeah, Joseph, please.
Do I have a good voice?
I don't know. I haven't heard you sing.
Does Joseph has the potential?
If you believe, yes.
Maybe learn from your teacher, Mary Liu.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know Mary. I know. Yeah. So. So okay, now you're still 18, right? So I think that's many years ahead of you. Any plan, any ambition for yourself?
Well, my first is to finish my studies at the University of Toronto. And then, of course, as I'm studying, continue my performances, concerts. Hopefully when COVID is over and everything's open to travel, I can continue to travel for my singing. But my big dreams are, of course, to become an opera singer at an opera house and to perform different roles.
Great. So you used to sing 中国的土地. Have you ever been to 中国的土地?
No, I haven't, but it is a big dream of mine. I do want to perform there one day. So
you will be popular in there, I think.
Thank you. Yeah, I really want to go to China to perform, and it is a big dream of mine. And even to just perform these beautiful Chinese songs, I would love to do that.
Yeah. So learn some culture and the songs. I think you did better know the people, know their customs, understand their thinking, their history, and understand their music. Yeah, that will be help.
Yeah, it will. Yeah.
Like Italian, eat more Italian food.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, my last question is that, so music, what does music mean to you?
Music. What does music mean to me? Music means everything to me. It means finding like melodies in flowers when I go outside. It means seeing like the air and connecting like a song to it. Music just means, happiness. It does mean happiness to me.
So Rebecca, your last questions?
Yeah, I don't have a lot of questions. I think I've done here, and art road is quite long and not easy. Maybe sometimes lonely, but we're looking forward to you accomplish your music dream in the future, and hear a lot of good news from you. We're looking forward to that.
Yeah, so now it's nice talking to you. As I say, like Rebecca say, we wish you have a very bright future, and we are looking forward to the next interview with you again.
Yes,
thank you so much.
Sure. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, take care.
All the best, Janelle. Bye.
大家晚上好，我是 Janelle Yausif， 我为大家唱一首《我爱你中国》。爱你